Hey guys, it seems like there's a little bit of confusion about things that are going on in the week, and I suspect it has to do with this new way that I laid out the pathway. I'm always just kind of trying to experiment with the best way to develop the lessons to help with your organization, your learning styles, your needs. And for some of you, it seems like you want to go through the pathway at a different pace or in a different order. And so I've been trying to kind of experiment with what works best. But without the pathway structure, some of you are a little bit confused, I think. So, if you start at our planner, um, and what I've tried to do is, I include everything that you need here, okay? But this is what you read first. This has instructions for every day of the week. So you definitely need to read those. Um, and your formative work this week are your MyAP Classroom Unit 3 MCQ and FRQ progress checks, and finishing up that Jamboard group project. The summative essay that you write this week is not from the Jamboard group project. The only thing that you had to do was just the initial parts to practice those strategies. For yesterday, by yesterday, everyone had their Gandhi essays back, and I wanted you to kind of look through those, look at the Gandhi self-reflection documents to just kind of see your essay in the context of the student exemplars, to reflect upon the chief reader report, but you don't have to write the self-reflection. Here are two screencasts that I created that will help you build better body paragraphs that also are working to help you build that sophistication point. For today, if you do not want to take the analysis essay today, you'd rather take it tomorrow, that's fine. I've put together some review materials for you. Here are every screencast that I've created from the past. Here's a Nearpod that has a lot of really essential information in it from Unit 2, but if you never really took it to heart, you might want to go back. It would be a really good review. This is just a set of notes that I've created over time in response to weaknesses that I see, kind of just the trends. Um, please make sure that you have your documents for your open notebook, these essential handouts. A lot of times I think you guys think you have to go someplace else and go to the internet and get ideas for how to write better or something while you're writing these. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I know something's going on. So instead, just print these tools and use them and really learn how to do the writing, and having those tools is fine. So you can print those. And let's see. I've also put together this great set of tutorials that I made this week in response to your questions. And I walk you through marking the passage, writing the thesis paragraph, developing an essay chronologically, and building the commentary for those. I talk a great deal about earning the sophistication point. And then I also went through and I did 4 tutorials on just the students that had requested a little extra feedback, and I didn't have time to give it to them face to face. So I turned their essays into a chance to tutor all of you. So there's some really good review here. And then finally, the summative essay. So you're going to go to MyAP Classroom, and the summative essay is titled Summative Analysis Group, and then it'll say like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter what the number is, but you take that one, okay? You take the one you open. You don't get to open others later. I can tell if you've opened one and closed it. So if you've opened one and closed it prior to opening and closing another and taking it, you'll get a 0. That's considered an honor code violation. And it is a test, so you definitely don't want to make that mistake. Like, please, no shenanigans. This is a summative test. I've worked hard to try and make it as authentic as I can get it so I get some really authentic work from you guys. I really want to see what you have in you, just you with your brain and the passage and your notes that I've allowed for you. I just would love it if you'd definitely take this honestly. So once you click on a test, you need to take it. And this in red kind of explains, do not make that mistake. I'm sorry I have to really even say it, but I have to. So please, 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 while we're still learning how to be more ethical and honest at home when we're working on these, follow these instructions so I don't have to enact all of this because um, it certainly isn't fun to go through the process of honor code violations and things. Um, you do have a summative analysis Dropbox, and you will type this both, post this both to my AP Classroom and in the summative analysis Dropbox. Um, and so I do also, people are not posting properly to the Dropboxes as you're supposed to be doing, but this is an established procedure that all essays that you write on my AP Classroom, you post to the Dropbox on its learning. So I am going to start deducting points if you're not doing that properly. So just keep that in mind. I think I've covered everything, but I just am sensing some confusion. And so you need to make sure you do not miss this summative analysis. It's required. Okay, thank you.